you like the way this thing looks? Are you a fan of full-size premium wagons? Well, say goodbye, because for those of us who love the long roof, we can't have nice things. Okay, let me back up. This specific model is staying. This is a V90 Cross Country. The standard or non-pseudo off-road version is gone for the 2022 model year, as are some basic trims of the V60 wagon. It's not a shock really, as the V90 has been special order only for some time now. Volvo sells twice as many cross-country versions as it does the standard version, and we're not dealing with a ton of V90 sales to begin with. In fact, more people buy the S90 sedan and way more people buy the XC90 SUV. Before we say goodbye to the standard V90, let's see what we're giving up through the lens of the cross-country model. On the outside, it's a looker. Volvo has been making good-looking wagons for years now, and the V90 is one of the best of the bunch. With the cross-country version, you have a slightly lifted wagon wearing fender flares. It still looks great though, even if we prefer the regular version. The grille is bold without being overbearing, the headlamps are a statement piece, and the lines flow back gracefully. Inside, things get even better. Volvo interiors are textbook simplified luxury. From the materials used, the color palettes, and the delivered audio and tech experiences, it's all top-notch. The vertical screen works well. The available Bowers & Wilkins audio system is excellent, and you can add in massaging front seats to make any trip that much more enjoyable. It's a Swedish day spa in here. As for power, the departing V90 could be had as a T5 that's a front-wheel drive with a turbo 4-cylinder engine. The V90 Cross Country only comes as a T6 all-wheel drive version. That's not bad though, because that's a pretty good pairing. You get a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that is turbocharged and supercharged to deliver 316 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. This setup is paired with an 8-speed automatic and will run from 0 to 60 in a not boring, but not blistering 6 seconds. And it should return around 30 miles per gallon on the highway. So 316 horsepower in a wagon is a good thing. You can punch it, and it goes. It's not a rocket ship, but it is more than quick enough for your everyday needs. The steering is nicely weighted. There's a good heft to it without it being overbearingly heavy. The 8-speed gearbox responds well enough as well, and if you want to force it to do what you want it to do, slide it over and you can shift it yourself, though the shifting is backwards. Towards you should be an upshift, away from you should be a downshift. Volvo's got it backwards on this one. The all-wheel drive system works fine, all that stuff is well and good. The ride is nice and comfortable. The seats are great, visibility is good. It all adds up to a good driving experience in the V90. Though this Volvo roof box they tossed on top of this vehicle does hurt fuel economy a little bit. However, it isn't that loud as far as roof boxes go, so that is a good thing if you're considering something like that. Now, what would I do to make this better? I wish Volvo would offer a T8 version. Now, that's their plug-in hybrid variant. Those usually make around 400 horsepower. That would be sweet. And it would be sweet for multiple reasons, because here in California, plug-in hybrid vehicles are eligible for carpool lane access, and that is a must for traffic in and around the LA area. But also to get some electric-only driving miles out of something like this would be really awesome. Of course, a T8 Polestar V90 wagon would be kind of expensive. It would still be less than something like an E-Class Mercedes, but we'd be asking a lot of dough for it at that point. As it sits, the T6 V90, it's a great machine. With respect to price, Volvo lives in an interesting space. The MSRP of pretty much every Volvo product undercuts the more luxurious options and sits just above the lesser vehicles. But I say the value here is apparent as soon as you spend any time driving one of these. It's basically a luxury car for a premium car price. The V90 starts at $52,895 for a standard T5. A cross country starts about $3,000 more. And a fully loaded V90 Cross Country, if you tick nearly every box, will rise to just over $70K. But that's with the Polestar performance upgrade, air suspension, the $4,000 audio upgrade, and more. It's easy to keep these in the low $60,000 space. And it's a great vehicle at that price point. The interior is fantastic, the outside looks great, and it drives fine too. I just wish the regular version was sticking around a bit. Buy more wagons, people!